Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy True the Phenomenal Man. Welcome back to another video. Go ahead, like and subscribe. Keep sharing the videos. Keep letting me know what y'all think below. Um, but we're gonna get straight into it. We're gonna get straight into it because lately I was feeling like I didn't know what I wanted to talk about, what I wanted to say. It had me like somewhere stuck, but somewhere in my spirit that I feel a shifting taking place in my life. It's shifting. Something is shifting in my presence in this season where I'm at right now. And I just felt like I was just running out of thoughts, of what to say or what messages to put out. And that's something that's not something I normally do that like I normally do. Because I have so much to talk about and plenty more to touch base on. But it just had me kind of dragging a little. My days, like the last past maybe 2 weeks now. This I think this week right here to make it 3 weeks, about 2.5 weeks now. It just had me kind of dragging and not being able to think proper. Think the with a clear mind of putting out there what I wanted to talk about. But that can also be, like I say, a shifting in in the season where I'm at right now. A lot of things was just taking place, and that also can be the enemy. That also can be the devil just trying to distract me and trying to make me think that I don't know what I'm talking about, or I don't know what to think about to put out. He's just trying to distract me and trying to probably, delay my messages to put out there so you guys can receive it. But man, lately it was just kind of tough on me, and I normally do my exercises. I normally do my practices. My meditation and my breathing controlling, and it's just still sitting through with the emotions of letting go. I'm still working on letting go everything what I need to let go and not hold on to anything. And it can be real tough, especially when you're trying to put your energy into it. If you don't have that much energy, it's gonna be real tough. It's gonna be feeling you're gonna feel real drained. You're gonna feel real exhausted, and it's gonna drive you. It's gonna spiral into other emotions that you don't feel like doing it. And that's the part that you have to do it. That's when you really have to put this extra step into it to make that even possible to happen. But yeah, it just felt like, man, I didn't know what to say. Um, you know, basically it had me thinking that, I'm talking about the same things all over, when I'm doing my short videos. It just had me on this edge, like I'm kind of lost a little. But as of earlier today though, I actually did my breathing exercise, and I was just communicating with God as well to see what was this trying to take place. What is he trying to show me? What do I need to be paying attention to? And what I noticed was that I noticed that I needed to get through that. I needed to get through that so I can talk about it. I needed to get through that so I can actually still put the message out there, and it just had this overwhelming feeling on me, like this so much weight on me. Like I just didn't want to put no videos out, but I did it anyways. And like I said, it that that caused me to push even more. And that right there, what exactly what you need to do. It don't matter what it seems like. You can be feeling like you do not want to do anything. You don't want to be bothered. You don't want to help nobody, and knowing this is in your heart, you are loving, you are a loving, caring person, and this is what you do. And for something to make you feel that way, you know that's the enemy. You know that's the enemy attacking you. So what what that is telling you is to keep pushing, to keep going. And what I did earlier, I was surprised at myself. I was surprised at myself when I did it. You know, not surprised, but I was kind of surprised and felt with relief because I actually started, my thoughts started to come back to me. After 2 weeks, even though it seemed like I know what I want, what I was talking about, doing those other videos I was putting out, but it just seemed like my mind was just too cluttered. You know, cloudy mind. I was not thinking clear, even though I was thinking of knowing what to say, but my mind it was still something holding on to me. It just feel like so much weight that like this something was just blocking me. But that that goes to show you, no matter how hard it is, like I said, you can be in the darkest place, the darkest tunnel. As long as you push, as long as you take that step and go through it, you're going to come out on the other end thanking yourself, and thanking God that He give you that extra strength to just push through that little moment. Because that little moment can be a big burden. That little moment can set you back for weeks and months. It depends on your attitude. It depends on how you accept those emotions and how you deal with those emotions. Because those things can set you back if you don't pick up on it. If you don't pick up that slack, it's going to set you back. So, and that's another thing that I learned too about my journey. Things that I didn't feel like doing, knowing I had to do it, knowing I was supposed to do it, and I turned around and still did it. I turned around and still did it because if I didn't, I know what it felt like to be set back, and that's something that I did not want to feel. I did not want to feel like that, because it would have thrown me off. It would have thrown me off focus and thrown me off track, and thinking that I'm not doing. It would have had me thinking, going, had me spiraling out of control in my mind, and have me thinking that I don't know, I'm not doing anything correctly, and not doing what I'm supposed to, and feeling like this is not working out for me, knowing good and well it's working out, but that's that's the attacks from the enemy, from your weakness. He's pointing out your weakness, and he is attacking you in those areas. I put out a video about this before. He's attacking you in those same weak areas just to see, and God is testing you as well to see if you got the faith, the courage, and the 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 I forgot what I wanted to say, but he testing you as well to see if you're gonna push through, to see if you're gonna to keep going and moving forward. He wanna he wanna he wanna he's testing your heart to see how bad do you really want it. The things that you say you want, He's testing you to see how bad do you really want it. And that kind of stuck out with me. And I did pretty good. I did pretty good for myself. So that was a big W for me today. Um, and I want to encourage you to do the same thing. I want to encourage you guys to do the same thing as well. I'm talking about, you know how bad you feel like when you don't want to do nothing, and you decide to go around that and do other things except to face that challenge and 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 correct that and clean that up so you can move forward. But you find other ways, you find other things just to make you feel better, just to ignore that sign, to ignore those emotions that trying to that is giving you your attention and is letting you know something is not right. You know when you feel like that. You know when you get like that. So when you next time you get like that, you will know what to do. You'll know how to deal with it instead of running from it. Don't run from those, because it's gonna follow you. It's gonna follow you, and it's gonna hinder you. You don't want to do that. You want to face those challenges. You want to keep facing those challenges. You want to keep getting through it. So just be mindful. I didn't want to make this video too long, but just be mindful and be grateful that God give you the extra strength to get through it. Because that enemy is using you to go against those same old patterns, those same old weaknesses that he's pointing out. He's pointing it out, but you still letting him get the best of you. You still letting him get the best of you, even though you know what your weaknesses are, and you letting him attack and control that. No, you have to put your foot down. You have to face those challenges and get through it, and you will get through it. I did 4 to 5 more videos after I did that exercise and sat through it after 2 weeks. Not saying that I didn't sat through those emotions, but it was just something today, and you see how long it will carry on. Those emotions will carry on that long when something is shifting in your spirit, when something is shifting in your life, period, in the season where you in. So for me to stick it out that long in 2.5 weeks, knowing I do my practices every day, 3 to 4 times a day, it's crazy how I actually, you know, got 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 the clarity enough to get through it, and made about 4 or 5 more videos afterwards. So that's what I wanted to let you guys know, man. And always remember, do not let him attack those weaknesses. Do not let him get to those weak spots in your life, because he's going to continue to attack them and slow you down. And if you don't want that to happen, I suggest you face those challenges and keep moving forward. And you should know, always remember, keep God first, keep in faith, say your prayers, and just thank God.